Okay, today we're going to talk about the difference between Bezig versus Druk. Let's dive into it. So, what do you normally do if you want to know the meaning of a word? I know what you all are doing. You go to Google Translate. So, let's ask them. If you ask Bezig, then we get busy. Okay, that seems quite clear. And if we get Druk, we get oh. We also get busy. Okay, perhaps, well, they might be interchangeable, you might think, and to a certain degree a little bit, but there really is a difference. Let's try a different source. Let's try the Dutch dictionary, VanDale. Let's see what they tell us. Link in description, of course. Bezig. Ooh, we have a lot of stuff there. And Druk also. Okay, let's go a little bit deeper into these two then. Let's do bezig first. So, bezig. We have vlijtig, bedrijvig, bezige mensen. In English, that would kind of translate to industrious and hardworking people. That makes sense, right? If you have industrious people, that they are busy. That seems logical. Then we have werkend aan. Hij is bezig met zijn huiswerk. Verkeerd bezig zijn, de zaken niet goed aanpakken. Whoa, that's a lot of examples. Basically, werkend aan means to be engaged in an activity. Like, for example, actively. I could say now, ik ben werkend aan een YouTube video. I am making a YouTube video. What werkend aan means in the activity of here. So we can use bezig for that as well. Ik ben bezig met een YouTube video. Okay. Then the last one, aan de gang. De voorstelling is nog bezig. Okay. So aan de gang, kind of like in progress would be a good way of explaining this, I think. De voorstelling is nog bezig would translate into the play is still ongoing. So we also use bezig that way. So in all meanings, it kind of means that we are doing something actively and therefore we cannot do something else. So expect if somebody says, ik ben bezig, that they're doing something and therefore they're occupied. That's kind of what they all kind of mean. So let's go to Druk then. Let's see if we get something else. Druk. Oh, I did the presentation wrong here. Okay, well, get the pictures instantly now. Druk. De kracht die op of tegen iets drukt. Okay, so druk is the power that on or against something presses. So the English word pressure. And that's useful to understand because we'll get back to that in a moment. But yeah, pressure is druk. Then the next one, moeilijke omstandigheden, onder zware druk staan. Difficult circumstances, to be under a lot of pressure. Okay. Het vermenigvuldigen door drukken, multiplying by what? By pressing? Well, the translation would be by printing in modern English. But if you think about the printing of a book, for example, then, and I put a picture of it in the PowerPoint, then you see the old ways of printing a book was to press it, right? It wasn't to print, it was by pressing. So that's the same idea. So again, you have pressure being applied to, in this context, to say that you are making a book, printing a book in modern days, but it's pressing also. It makes sense. And then the last meaning we also have, so that would be then verschijning in boekvorm, de eerste druk. So the appearance in the form of a book. And then first pressure, first edition, right? But Dutch language is very literal, as you will keep noticing. And yeah, it was the first pressure, right? The first edition, the first thing that was pressed in the past. So that also makes sense. Now, if we take these two meanings of bezig versus druk, then with bezig, we are consistently ongoing. And with druk, we have pressure on us. So if you work in an office and you say, ik ben bezig, it means I'm doing stuff. I might not have time for you right now, but perhaps I open up later. Although you could technically be all day bezig. If you say ik ben druk, it means, oh, I have too much pressure on me. I should have help, or I need to do lots of overtime today. So to visualize this, here we have a happy office worker kitty cat that is basically working. And here we have one that is still happy, but if this continues like this, eventually he will need to take off with sick leave because he will have a burnout. Okay, Bezig versus Druk. That's it for today. And see you next time. Tot ziens. Doei doei.